dengan lesson. But before that, I will record it to make sure that later you can, of course, you can watch the record if you cannot follow the class fully or you want to at least rememorize or something with the text and so on ya. Dengan record kelas nanti teman-teman akan bisa terbantu nih untuk mempelajari lagi if you already missing the class gitu ya, kalau seandainya nanti kelasnya udah lewat and so on. Well, we'll start with listening. Kita akan mulai dengan listening sebenarnya, our class. Why started from listening? Kenapa kok skillnya itu dimulai dengan listening gitu? Because most of the time kalau kita bisa bilang listening itu skor paling atau section test the easiest one. Jadi kalau aku bisa bilang, most of the structures ya, susunan itu pertama, biasanya yang termudah itu adalah listening. And then the second, it will be reading. Yang kedua termudah itu reading. Baru yang tersulit adalah structure. Why I stated like that? Kenapa kok aku bilang kayak gini gitu ya? Karena ini berdasarkan how many skills on that lessons or on that sections. Berapa banyak skills yang teman-teman harus kuasai di bagian tes-tes ini. Nah, rata-rata yang paling mudah adalah listening, karena skills yang akan dipelajari lebih sedikit. Terus kemudian kedua reading, dan ketiga structures. Karena structures itu ada 60-an skills yang teman-teman akan diujikan gitu. And I guess it's not wise when we start with structures. Itu nggak akan menarik kalau kita mulai dari yang paling susah. Nanti teman-teman baru awal-awal meeting sudah give up dulu gitu ya. Jadi we'll start from the easiest, yang termudah. That's listening. Nah, on listening, di listening ini teman-teman, you'll be divided into several sections. Di dalam listening ini, kita akan dibagi menjadi beberapa sections of ini ya. Teman-teman nggak perlu nyatet karena nanti ini akan tak bagikan. So you'll have this, you don't need to note it. Yang pertama, it will be short conversations. It will be only two people talking about a topic, and then you need to answer this. Ya, short conversation ini bagian termudah. Soalnya sekitaran 10-15, so you have to gain this. Teman-teman harus pastikan jawabannya paling banyak benar di sini. Why? Because TOEFL is cumulative. TOEFL itu kumulatif tipenya. Jadi nggak akan dihitung, oh benar soal sesi long conversations lebih besar daripada yang short conversations. Secara bobot semuanya sama. And secara kesulitan berbeda, sehingga ini adalah it's your time to gain your score. Waktunya teman-teman ningkatin skor di sini. Kalau bisa benar semua. And then the second is long conversations. Kalau di sini ini satu audio satu soal, kalau di part B ini biasanya satu audio several questions, beberapa pertanyaan. Bisa 3, bisa 4, bisa 5. While on the part C, that is lecturer. Yang biasa teman-teman ngeblank itu di bagian C sini. That is long lecture atau long talks because of a person will explain something very long. Seseorang akan jelasin kayak kuliah gitu, sangat panjang. Jadi biasanya teman-teman lupa mau jawab apa gitu ya. That's why. So kalau kita kalkulasikan, you want to reach perfect score, teman-teman mau dapetin skor yang sempurna, mulainya dari sini tuh harus fokus banget. Started fokus banget. Nggak boleh gagal move on. Gagal move on means sometimes you are trapped in part A or part B, and then part C-nya udah pikirannya nggak fokus. Nggak boleh model-model kayak gitu. Jadi kalau udah kelewat ya udah nggak usah dipikirin lagi. It's okay, let it go gitu ya. Langsung lanjut ke sesi berikutnya aja gitu. Nggak usah dipikirin lagi. Nah, what will be on the test? Apa sebenarnya yang akan diujikan gitu di dalam tes ini gitu. Usually yang akan diujikan kepada teman-teman itu tuh the first is about the tekanan dan nada bicaranya. You have to differentiate either can't and either can. Mana yang can't pakai T, mana yang enggak kayak gitu. Tekanan biasanya menjadi something important. And also the second is about the meaning, maknanya. Don't focus on the vocabularies, but you have to focus on the meaning. Jadi teman-teman jangan sampai fokus pada vocab-nya doang, tapi harus fokus pada maknanya. Nanti kalau fokusnya pada vocab, usually, oh tadi dia ngomong ada OO-nya, maka aku cari yang ada O-nya. Oh tadi dia ngomong ada not-not-nya, aku cari yang not-nya. That's not the things that you have to go with. Bukan hal seperti itu ya teman-teman, cara jawabnya nanti. Jadi fokus pada maknanya, bukan pada vocab-nya. And then the next, it's also there's idioms, and also idioms itu adalah expressions with different meaning ya, makna yang berbeda. And then the next is about perbedaan bunyi. Usually it's close but different. Suaranya mirip tapi artinya beda banget, atau suaranya beda banget tapi maknanya mirip. That the things. Nah ini jarang dia menemukan informasi tersirat, perbandingan ungkapan yang ada dalam percakapan. It's later kita akan temukan di dalam case pembelajaran. To simplify, intinya on TOEFL itu you have to start from the first with perfect score, because the higher the number, the more difficult will be. Jadi semakin besar nomor soalnya kan semakin susah. Makanya di soal-soal nomor kecil harus benar banyak. That things. Itu yang paling penting. Now we go di sini. Kita akan mulai dengan strategi 1. Kita akan mulai dengan strategi yang pertama. Untuk menjawab, you have to focus on the last line. Cara menjawab yang pertama, very common but it's important, adalah focus on the last line. Fokus pada line, sorry. Oh my goodness. Fokus pada last line. Fokus pada kosakata terakhir atau kalimat terakhir yang akan diucapkan oleh pembicara. Usually, biasanya tuh kayak gini modelnya teman-teman. Ada the first speaker, ada speaker pertama, dia ini as stimulating informations by asking questions or asking reactions. Jadi ada pembicara pertama yang tugasnya itu dia menstimulasi atau mencari jawaban atas sesuatu dengan bertanya atau menanyakan reaksi seseorang terhadap berita or something else. Nah, terus kemudian the second speaker, speaker yang keduanya ini important, giving informations or statement to answer the questions. Kalau tadi ada yang nanya, yang kedua ini yang penting, dia menjawab, memberikan statement. Nah, si narator talking about this. Naratornya akan menanyakan tentang this person. Ya, tentang orang ini. Apa sih reaksinya? Apa sih maksudnya? Something like that. Ya, jadi teman-teman harus fokus on the last ini tadi, ya harus fokus pada yang terakhir tadi. Dia ngomong apa sih sebenarnya, menjawab apa, like that. Kita continue. Kita taruh di dalam case-nya. Nah, seandainya kayak gini. There is a man, woman, and narrators. Ada seorang laki-laki, perempuan, dan seorang naratornya. Biasanya di dalam audionya itu. The man stated, Billy really made a big mistake. Then the woman answered, yes, he forgot to turn in his research paper. Nah, maka yang akan ditanya is not about Billy, but about the woman tadi yang yes, he forgot to turn in. Yang akan ditanya itu bukan yang tadi yang diomongin laki-lakinya, tapi yang diomongin sama si perempuan tadi. That is about Billy forgot to turn in his research paper. Jadi yang ditanyakan adalah pernyataannya si perempuannya, bukan about this thing. Billy really made big mistake, bukan tentang itunya, tapi tentang he forgot to turn in his research paper. Makanya, to answer, untuk menjawabnya, you just look at this thing. Forgot to turn in his research papers, berarti artinya sama dengan lupa, berarti didn't remember, right? Forgot, berarti kan didn't remember. So this is the answers. Ya, itu strategi pertama. Fokus bukan pada pertanyaannya, tapi pada statementnya itu apa sih yang disampaikan. That things. That's the skill number 1. It's very fundamental. Itu paling fundamental untuk teman-teman pahami. Okay, we go to the next ya. kita lanjutkan yang selanjutnya. The second strategy. Sekarang kita lanjut ke strategi yang kedua. Nanti ada 3 strategies and then we'll practice. Ada 3 strategi, setelah itu kita akan practice. Strategi yang kedua adalah choose answer with synonym. Memilih jawaban yang bersinonim. Let's say ya, seandainya ada sebuah something kayak gini nih. Ini small sama dengan apa? Seandainya bottle sama dengan jar or something. Sinonim itu artinya adalah one of. These things ya, I try to tak garis bawahi on these things. Synonym is one or two or more words or expressions of the same language that have same or nearly the same meaning in some or all senses. Jadi artinya dia akan menggunakan kosakata yang lain untuk menjawab atau untuk menjadi pilihan jawabannya. As he mentions, seandainya dia di sini mentions bottles, dia disebut di sini bottles, maka di samping sini sebagai jawabannya tidak akan disebutkan bottles, but another, ya. Tapi hal yang lain bisa menggantikan bottles. Maybe dia akan sebutkan sebagai jar. Ya, that things. Dia akan selalu menggunakan kayak gitu. That's why you cannot focus on the sound. Nah, itu sebabnya teman-teman nggak boleh fokus pada suara, tapi fokus pada meaning-nya. Let's say ya, seandainya ada model kayak gini. Why is Barbara feeling so happy? She just started working in real estate agency. What does the man say about Barbara? Nah, teman-teman jangan fokus pada, oh tadi dia ngomongin tentang real estate, dia ngomongin tentang agency. Nah, terus dicari mana yang ada real estate, mana yang ada agency. Nah, teman-teman akan menjawab, moment, sorry, it's mistaken. Kalau teman-teman only focus on the sound or voice, kalau teman-teman hanya fokus pada suara atau atau vocabnya, maka you will answer this. Teman-teman akan menjawab yang D ini. Padahal as a meaning it's different. Maknanya sangat berbeda. She just started working in a real estate agency dan she bought a real estate agency, totally different. Sangat berbeda. Walaupun real estate agensinya sama. Ya, sama. Tapi nggak bisa disamakan, maknanya beda. Nah, dia menjawabnya malah menggunakan fokusnya adalah started working. Right? Fokusnya adalah pada started working. Nah, started working is the same as yang ini. Began a new job. So, instead answering she bought real estate agency, you have to answer she began a new job. Bukannya menjawab dia baru saja membeli real estate agency, tapi teman-teman malah menjawab yang benar adalah she began a new job. Kenapa? Karena yang penting bukan real estate agency-nya, yang penting adalah she just started working. Dia baru saja mulai kerja. That's the main information. Itu informasi yang pentingnya. Dan dia akan disampaikan dalam bahasa yang berbeda dengan suara yang teman-teman dengar. That's why don't focus on the vocabularies or sound, but you have to focus on the meaning. Fokus pada maknanya. That the key. Itu kunci yang kedua. Nah, terus ada statement lanjutannya. Usually I get blank. Usually I don't understand what actually meaning. Ya, aku nggak tahu nih. Kadang-kadang pas dengerin ya kayak lagi kesurupan aja gitu ya. Nggak bisa tahu maknanya apa. Ngeblank lah intinya. Nah, if you or blank. Kalau teman-teman blank, maka you do strategy 3. Kalau teman-teman ngeblank, maka yang diperlukan adalah strategi yang ketiga. Avoid similar sound. Teman-teman menghindari suara yang mirip. Nah, contoh. Like this one. Why couldn't Mark come with us? Kenapa si Mark nggak bisa pergi dengan kita gitu ya? And then the woman stated, he was searching for a new apartment. What does the woman say about Mark? Nah, teman-teman nggak tahu deh apa maknanya apa tuh tadi. Pokoknya taunya ada ing, ada apartment atau men kayak gitu ya. Nah, what the things tinggal hilangin atau cari ya yang suaranya mirip dan jangan jawab di situ. Oke. Tadi teman-teman dengar he was searching for a new apartment. Search apartment. Pasti itu kedengaran ya. Search mencari karena kita biasa mencari di Google or something yang menggunakan kata itu, jadi gampang. Ada kata searching and also kata apartment. Nah, di sini tinggal cari yang nggak mirip sama sekali. He was in department. Ada kata department. Oke. Ada yang say he was working in his research. Research, search, research. Suaranya mirip. He had an appointment. Appointment, appointment. Mirip. Search, search. Mirip. Maka jawaban C salah, D salah, A salah. Karena ada mirip suaranya. Yang benar, the only one yang benar adalah D. Yang nggak ada mirip-miripnya. He was looking for a place to live. Searching for apartment, mencari apartemen, itu maknanya dengan sama dengan he was looking for a place to live. Dia nyari tempat untuk tinggal. Apartemen kan fungsinya untuk tinggal. That things. That's the fundamental skills. Itu fundamental skills utama ketika teman-teman mengerjakan soal listening. It's a simple. Ini simple, tapi ini akan bermakna banget ketika teman-teman mengerjakan exercise TOEFL. Let's prove. Mari kita buktikan ya bagaimana ini bisa digunakan dalam soal-soal. Moment, I will share your screen again. Moment ya, I will take a moment. Please make sure that your audio equipment are good ya. Pastikan teman-teman kalau pas sudah practice listening, pastikan audionya, tools audio, headset dan ini bagus ya, karena kita akan practice listening. Pastikan juga lingkungan sekitar mendukung. We are practicing listening right now. Kita practice listening in short dialogues. Strategi 1 till 3, skill 1 sampai 3. Nah, there are 10 questions. Ada 10 pertanyaan. I will play it and then you have to answer 1 till 10. Ya, akan aku putar 1 sampai 10 langsung. Nah, teman-teman harus menulis jawabannya dulu. Ditulis dulu, nggak usah dikirimkan dulu di chat. 1 till 10. Ya, 1 sampai 10. The audio will only play it once. Audionya akan dimainkan sekali, jadi teman-teman harus fokus. Nah, ketika sudah kelewat tidak bisa jawab, it's okay, di-pass aja gitu ya, di-pass aja. Jangan langsung kirimkan jawabannya, dikumpulkan dulu sampai 10, baru nanti akan kita review 1 till 10. Please prepare yourself, this is number 1.
Did you have a good time at the concert?
Not really. The concert was too crowded, and some of the audience members were too noisy.
Oh, that's too bad.
Number 1. What does the woman mean?
You'll have 14 seconds to answer. Teman-teman punya 14 detik untuk menjawab setiap jeda audio. Silakan jawab. (11, 12, 13, 14). We go to number 2.
I can't believe you haven't even started on the paper for Professor Glendon's class.
There's no rush. It isn't due for several weeks. Number 2. What does the man say about the paper?
11, 12, 13, 14. Number 3.
There's so much information to review. I don't know how I'm ever going to master it.
Let's form a study group.
Number 3. What does the woman mean?
Eleven, 13, 14. Number 4.
I wonder why Barbara has been so withdrawn lately.
Didn't you hear? The company she worked for was downsizing and she got laid off.
Number 4. What does the man say about Barbara?
Eleven, 13, 14. We go to number 5.
Hold it. There's a thread dangling from the back of your skirt.
There is?
Yeah, the seam is unraveling. You need to hem it up.
Number 5. What does the man tell the woman?
Eleven, 12, 13, 14. We'll go to number 6.
I've packed everything for our camping trip, but do you think we should play it safe and bring chains?
Why? The roads aren't icy this late in the spring.
Number 6. What does the man imply about the roads?
Eleven, 12, 13, 14. We'll go to number 7.
Do you know what material is going to be on the final? I'd like to start preparing for it, but I don't know what to study.
According to the syllabus, it'll be a cumulative exam.
Number 7. What does the woman mean?
Eleven, 12, 13, 14. We go to number 8.
Have you done your geometry problems yet? We have class at 3 o'clock.
No, I haven't, and I'm too tired now. I think I'll take a nap and then work on the math before class.
Number 8. What does the woman mean?
11, 12, 13, 14. We go to number 9.
I just got back from the bookstore and look at this pile of textbooks. Have you gotten the texts for your classes yet?
None of the books I needed had come in.
What did the bookstore do about that?
I was given a rain check and was told to check back in a few days.
Number 9. What does the woman mean?
11, 12, 13, 14. We go to the last number.
That's strange. Why is the clock flashing 12 o'clock?
We probably had a power outage. The clock automatically resets to 12 when the electricity comes back on.
Number 10. What does the man mean?
The other numbers already played, so you might send your exercises result from 1 till 10. Dari 1 sampai 10, teman-teman silahkan kirimkan jawabannya nomor 1 sampai 10, dan after that we're going to correct it together. Kita akan koreksi bersama-sama. Please, silahkan kirimkan jawabannya nomor 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 di chat Zoom kita ya. Here. Di sini, so you might discuss after that. Kita langsung diskusi setelah itu ya. Yuk, jangan malu-malu. Maka udah ada yang ngirim, you're waiting, kita tungguin ya. Kita nggak bisa dikoreksi kalau belum ada yang ngirim nih. Okay, we'll be waiting. Okay, Mas Teguh already sending. Okay, waiting for the others. Kita tunggu yang lain-lainnya ya. Okay, Miss Ayu, Mas Agung. Thank you. Saya funny. Oke, udah banyak nih yang ngirim ya, Istona Sensa. Oke, great. Ya, kita mulai. Number 1, kita sambil kenalan ya, yang belum kenalan, kita sambil kenalan. Number 1 is Mas Teguh. Please introduce yourself first, Mas Teguh.
Hello, Mr. Lang.
Hello, good evening for you.
Good evening too. Good evening, everyone. Hello, my name is Teguh Wahyudi. You can call me Teguh. I am come from Central Java, and I recently was graduate from one of private university in Jakarta, and I'm also working in one of power plant in West Java.
Oh, I see. My father is also from Central Java, but in Klaten. Then where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Gerobokan. This is of Semarang. Is of
I
Semarang.
see. Gerobokan Purwodadi ya?
Yes. All right.
You are a strong man living in that city.
So
Because
rude.
yeah, I went to your place for several times, and from Sragen, from other that road was crazy, man. Okay. Jalan Gerobokan luar biasa ya.
Luar biasa ya, Pak.
But you're strong. Keren orang Gerobokan tadi. Later maybe you will get a better road.
I hope it will improve about government to find the route.
Okay, Mas Teguh. It's okay now. Plus answer number 1, we'll play once more. Kita akan mainkan sekali lagi, dan nanti silakan jawab kenapa kok pilih jawaban B ya. Let's go.
Did you have a good time at the concert?
Not really. The concert was too crowded. and some of the audience members were too noisy.
Oh, that's too bad.
Number 1. What does the woman mean?
Why did you answer B, Mas Teguh?
Because the woman say they don't enjoy the concert because the audience any audience too noisy and the NC don't enjoy it.
Oke. Nggak enjoy karena dia bilang tadi ada noisy-nya.
Jadi benar nggak enjoy.
Oke, let's we try to check. Is that correct? Oh my goodness. It's mistaken. Ini Mas Agung jawab B. Ada yang beda nih, ada yang beda. Miss Hasna, your answer is D. Why, Miss Hasna?
Hello, can you hear my voice?
Yes, perfectly. Bisa.
Okay.
Jawab B.
Why? Because she's not enjoying the concert because the noise is from too many people. So I answer D.
Oke. Karena too many peoples ya. Kenapa kok kayak gitu? Apakah ini benar atau salah? Let's we check. Nah, that's correct. Nah, teman-teman tadi dikecoh nih. Padahal si mbaknya tadi ya. Mbaknya tapi bukan orang gerobokan tadi mbaknya. Nah, mbaknya bilang kan some of the audience were too noisy. Nah, ketika dia ngomong some of the audience, itu kan berarti beberapa penonton. It doesn't mean the audience. Artinya tidak sama dengan para penonton. Ya. Some of the audience memang noisy, but it doesn't mean all of the audience atau the audience itu noisy, berisik. Hanya beberapa doang. Maka statement yang benar adalah ketika there were too many people. Ketika terlalu banyak orang. Ya. The concert was too crowded. Was too crowded itu terlalu banyak orang. Crowded, terlalu banyak orang, sama terlalu rame. That is were too many people. Nah, ini sebenarnya strategi yang dipakai apa? Avoid similar sound. Hindari suara yang mirip. Mentang-mentang dia ngomong noisy, jangan malah dijawab. It's too good to be true. Itu disebut dengan too good to be true. Jebakan too good to be true. Terlalu mudah untuk menjadi sebuah soal. Karena ada kata noisy, dia sebut noisy, jawabannya noisy. Itu malah salah. Like that ya, that's the first skill. Miss Hasna, thank you. Your answer correct. Now please introduce yourself.
Okay, Mr. Lang, thank you for the opportunity. My name is Hasna, and I am chemical engineering fresh graduate from Institut Teknologi Bandung.
Oh,
And I come from Tuban, East Java.
Oh, Tuban. I know that's. So where are you now? In Tuban or in Bandung?
In Tuban.
Oh, if in Yogyakarta, most of colleges they don't want to go back. How about in Bandung?
Yeah, because my what is it? In the course fee is already done in July, so I have to go back to my hometown.
Oh, but you are not willing to work in Bandung?
Yes, if there is an opportunity, I must be glad to accept it.
Oh, I see. I have friends lecturing in Bandung, but it's not in chemicals. Ya. Aku punya teman sebenarnya dosen beberapa in Bandung, but it's not in chemicals. I hope someday we can.
Okay.
Thank you, Ms. Hasna, for joining your and also answering correct numbers. Yeah, thank you, Ms. Hasna.
Thank you.
Okay, we go to number 2. It will be Mas Agung. Yeah, Mas Agung, please. Number 2.
I can't believe you haven't even started on the paper for Professor Glendon's class.
There's no rush. It isn't due for several weeks. Number 2. What does the man say about the paper?
Your answer is B. Why?
Ya, ini sebenarnya sih saya agak masih ragu-ragu sih, tapi mayoritas atau dominan feeling sih. Ya, correctly if I'm wrong.
Nah,
So, B sih. Kalau
oke.
saya
Nah, kalau
agak kurang
ragu,
fokus juga sih.
Mas Agung kan pasti tadi dengar kata week ya. It's due for several week gitu kan. Itu pasti di bagian itu pasti nangkep kan.
Ya.
Several week gitu. Jangan jawab yang ada week-nya. Salah. Salah. Why? Because it's too good to be true. Ini terlalu mudah untuk dijadikan sebuah soal. Kalau dia ngomong akhirannya week, jawabannya week. Kalau dia ngomong noisy, akhirnya noisy, jawabannya noisy. Itu pasti salah malah. So, you have to avoid. Kalau benar-benar ngeblank di level-level, oh kayaknya nggak yakin, maka jawablah yang tidak ada unsur on the conversations. Contoh, kalau aku play sekali lagi ya.
I can't believe you haven't even started on the paper for Professor Glendon's class.
There's no rush. It isn't due for several weeks.
Nah, yang pasti ditangkap kan about papers and several week kan. Pasti kita dengar kata paper dan several week. Maka yang ada papernya salah. That things. Itu tipikal soalnya. If it's too clear, kalau itu soalnya terlalu clear, terlalu sama, tidak ada perbedaan dengan jawabannya, itu malah diragukan. Usually itu adalah jebakan. Like that, Mas Agung. So if later you were doubting the answers, dipikir lagi, oh tadi suaranya kok sama sih sama jawabannya. Ya udah, jangan dipilih itu. That things. Kayak gitu ya. Thank you, Mas
Thank you,
Agung.
sir.
Well, now after Mas Agung, Mas Hasna, Miss Tonasi, number 3, please prepare yourself. Di sini nggak dijawab, it's okay. I will give you another opportunity. Now, please prepare yourself, Miss Tonasi.
There's so much information to review. I don't know how I'm ever going to master it.
Let's form a study group.
Number 3. What does the woman mean?
Kurang jelas, Suster.
Kurang
Karena
jelas.
karena tadi pas awal itu 3-4 Zoom-nya keluar, jadi saya nggak tangkap sama sekali.
Oke, tak dengerin sekali lagi, coba jawab ya.
Oke.
Oke?
Oke.
Oke, play once more.
There's so much information to review. I don't know how I'm ever going to master it.
Let's form a study group.
What did you listen? Apa yang didengarkan Miss Tonasi?
Pasti ada study, master.
Let's form study group, right?
Yes.
Nah, study group itu artinya apa?
Belajar
Dicari
bareng,
yang di sini.
study together.
Sorry?
Study together.
Oh, study together. That they should study together. Apakah benar? That's the correct answer. It's called similar meaning. Itu disebut dengan skill similar meaning. When it's clear, itu sangat clear, maka dicari yang maknanya mirip mana. Study group is similar with study together. Nah, walaupun sama nih kayak ini, study group, dia tidak akan ditulis study group, tapi akan ditulis dengan kata yang berbeda. That is study together. Ya, grupnya tidak akan sama. I can say that most of the time, the last word, it will be clear. Biasanya kalimat terakhirnya akan jelas. Nah, kalimat yang jelas ini, bagian terakhir yang jelas ini, itu the key. Jangan sampai bagian yang jelas itu tadi sama ya dengan pilihan jawabannya. Karena usually itu pengecohnya. Kalau tadi kan group. Nah, berarti jangan sampai kalau ada pilihan yang group, teman-teman jawab. That things. Now we go to number 4. Miss Mercy, please prepare yourself. Number 4.
I wonder why Barbara has been so withdrawn lately.
Didn't you hear? The company she worked for was downsizing and she got laid off.
Number 4. What does the man say about Barbara?
Miss Mercy, number 4.
Yes, thank you. I think she said she's laying her job, and I answer C because I mean it's similar to she lost her job, maybe.
Okay, laid off ya, she got laid off. Dia dirumahkan. Nah, laid off, yang penting jangan jawab took some of time off ya, karena ada off-nya. Ada yang teman-teman yang jawab B nggak nomor 4? Kita coba. Oke. Nggak ada, it's aman ya. Jadi jangan mentang-mentang suaranya sama atau dijawab some time off ya, salah. Laid off, same as lost her job, apakah sama? Take a look. Wah, congratulations. That's correct. Thank you, Miss Mercy. Betul ya. Tadi dia sebut she got a laid off. Dia perusahaannya downsizing, artinya melakukan PHK atau pengurangan karyawan, and then she got laid off. Dia dirumahkan. So she lost her job. Thank you, Miss Mercy. For number 4, we go for number 5. Yeah, then we go to Miss Anissa, number 5. Your answer.
Hold it. There's a thread dangling from the back of your skirt.
There is?
Yeah, the seam is unraveling. You need to hem it up. Number 5. What does the man tell the woman?
Your answer is B. Why? Oh ya, Miss Anissa kan lagi di luar ya, lagi rame ya. It's okay. Kita cek B, correct or wrong. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, it's mistaken, Miss Anissa. Miss Septemi. Okay, yeah, just want to make sure. Okay, Miss Septemi, your answer is D. Why? Kenapa?
I'm not sure.
Okay, why not sure? Kenapa nggak yakin?
Because I can get the listening.
Okay, I will try to play it once more. Then please answer after that ya. Tak coba mainkan sekali lagi dan nanti dipastikan jawabannya apakah mau jawab D atau berikan D.
Hold it. There's a thread dangling from the back of your skirt.
There is?
Yeah, the seam is unraveling. You need to hem it up.
So, what is your answer?
Maybe at the answer B there is hem it up, itu disebutkan, jadi kayak nggak mungkin. Kemudian untuk yang C ada skirtnya disebutkan juga, jadi kayak nggak mungkin. Maybe antara A or D.
C udah pintar ya, disebutin jadi salah. Tapi A dan D, pilihnya yang mana?
There is no traveling
Jadi?
at the listening section. Maybe D.
Oke.
Oh ya, correct.
Nah, jadi walaupun nggak paham fully, you just avoiding similar sound. Tadi kan dia ngomong unraveling. Ya, unraveling itu close to traveling. Hindari. Yang cari yang sama sekali nggak ada, that is she must mend her garment. Nah, itu kalau seandainya teman-teman nggak tahu artinya. But actually, if we take a look, hold it. There is a thread dangling from the back of your skirt. There is a thread dangling. Yeah, the seam is unraveling. You need to hem it up. Ada jahitannya yang kayak apa namanya? What's called it? Unraveling itu kalau di dalam bahasa Indonesia maybe kayak jahitannya keluar dikit, something like that ya. Nah, terus you need to hem it up. Nah, jangan jawab hem it up, dia harus hem it up. Hem it up itu artinya adalah dia harus perhatikan nih, harus lihat lagi gitu ya, cek. That is man her garment. Skirt itu adalah bagian dari garment, something like that. Thank you, Miss Septemi. Please introduce yourself.
Okay, hello, my name is Septemi, and I'm working as a teacher.
Oh, okay, you're teachers, same as me. Where are you from?
Jakarta.
Oh, Jakarta. So what are you teaching?
Yeah. Elementary teacher.
For what subject?
I mean elementary teacher is all subject.
Oh my goodness, seriously? All subject?
Yeah, yeah.
So you
Except
have to be very smart.
no, except religion and olahraga.
Oh my goodness. So you teach like mathematics?
Yes.
You teach also science, something like that?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, you're smart. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, because in my elementary schools, I have different teachers too. I have different teachers. And I just started learning science, I guess, on my 5th or my 6th grade, science.
Oh, okay.
So that's very smart, yes, that's good. So you're from Jakarta and a teacher. So what is TOEFL for?
I want to lanjut ke master degree.
Oh, what will be your subject of study?
Linear from my elementary teacher.
Oh, elementary teachers is PGSD, yeah?
Yeah, right.
Oh, I see. That's great. Hope you're success with your preparation.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Then next we go to Miss Esther, like my friend. We go to number 6, Miss Esther, prepare yourself.
I've packed everything for our camping trip, but do you think we should play it safe and bring chains?
Why? The roads aren't icy this late in the spring.
Number 6. What does the man imply about the roads?
Your answer is C. Why, Miss Esther?
My answer is C.
Because of? Kenapa?
Tadi buru-buru jadi jawabnya C.
Oke. Kalau nggak buru-buru jawab apa? Tak play once more. Tak mainkan sekali lagi, silahkan dikoreksi jawabannya.
I've packed everything for our camping trip, but do you think we should play it safe and bring chains?
Why? The roads aren't icy this late in the spring.
So, what will be your answer? Miss Esther?
Yang B, Mister.
Jadinya B? Kenapa berubah?
Karena yang A sama yang D kan kayak merek gitu jawabannya, ada drivingnya kan, terus yang B beda.
Oke. It's too late, ada drive-nya juga. Let's try ya. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's not. And then previously your answer is 6 tadi apa? C? Is that the correct answer? Oh, not 2. So you're moving from 2 incorrect answers. Pindah 2 kali, but it's incorrect. It's okay. It's a first trying. Ya, itu baru pertama nyoba. Please introduce yourself, Miss Esther. Halo, Miss Esther. Please introduce yourself.
Ini pilih lagi, Mister.
Enggak, kenalan dulu.
Perkenalkan, my name is Esther Esari, but you can call me Esther. I'm from Bogor, and now I'm study at University Kristen Indonesia, majoring ilmu komunikasi.
Oh, what semester are you, Sri?
Semester 5, Mister.
Oh, almost finished, ya?
Iya.
How many semester do you want? Mau berapa semester kuliahnya?
Kenapa, Mister?
Mau berapa semester kuliahnya?
Maunya ya sampai lulus.
10 lah ya. Don't be too hurry. It's okay. Thank you for joining my class ya, Miss Esther. But your case salah tadi ya, 2 pilihan jawabannya. It's okay. We try to compare to Miss Agniza Kartika. Your answer is number 6, C2. Hello, Miss Agniza. Hello. Are you there?
Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
I will play once more, and then please change your answer because previously you answer C, so you
Yes.
change your answers ya. Tak, sekali
Yeah.
lagi. 50-50 nih ya, pilihan jawabannya tinggal 50-50.
I've packed everything for our camping trip, but do you think we should play it safe and bring chains?
Why? The roads aren't icy this late in the spring.
What?
I think the correct is the answer is A.
Kenapa gitu?
Karena change maybe aku juga nggak yakin sih jawabannya.
Tak kasih tahu skripnya nih, jawabannya apa?
Iya. Karena jalannya nggak bersalju, jadi aman buat dilewati. Gitu guys.
Oke. Nah, sebenarnya you might answer it. Teman-teman bisa jawab hanya dari sini saja.
I've packed everything for our camping trip, but do you think we should play it safe and bring chains?
Why?
Nah, dia kan ngomong, do you think we have to bring a change? Do you think we need to play it safe and bring a change? Apa enaknya kita main aman aja dengan bawa rantai? Nah, terus rantai untuk ban mobil itu ya. Dia jawabnya why? Kenapa? Nah, by that expressions ketika kita disaran, loh, emang kenapa? Artinya itu negations ya kan? Ketika dia ngomong kenapa bawa rantai, itu artinya negations. Berarti you just find the negations. Kalau nggak bawa rantai, berarti should be fine for driving. Nah, itu complete statementnya juga the road are icy. Jalannya nggak bersalju gitu ya, nggak beres, jadi it's so fine for driving. So, okay, Miss Agniza, please introduce yourself.
Hello guys, my name Agniza Kartika. You can call me Aga or Nisa. I'm from Jayapura, Papua.
Oh, I see.
And I'm graduate for Universitas Mercubuana Yogyakarta in.
How could it be? Then?
In tahun 2020.
2020?
Lulusnya udah lama, iya.
Berapa 2020 lulus ya?
Iya, udah lama lulusnya.
Oh, I see. But you were not native Papua, right? Because your name is Agniza.
Yes, I'm actually from Sulawesi.
Oh, from Salabas, I see.
Yes.
That's great. So, what is TOEFL for you?
For searching work.
Or looking for a job, I see.
Yeah, looking for.
The fact is, I have ever thought English in your university, but just for several months, and then I quit. Aku pernah ngaji bahasa di Mercubuana.
Iya.
Tapi cuma berapa bulan ya, lupa 2 bulan. But I decided to quit. I used to teach in university actually, but I quit because it's too many things that I have to do in university. I was teaching in your university, then in Amikom, something like that. But I am not comfortable teaching with that. But it's great. Thank you for having the class with me ya, Miss Aganisa, Miss Aga.
Yes.
Thank
Okay.
you. Okay.
Welcome.
Well, we go back. Kita balik lagi ke atas karena sudah selesai dari Miss Aga. Kita balik lagi ke Mas Teguh nih. For number 7, prepare yourself again, Mas Teguh, number 7.
Do you know what material is going to be on the final? I'd like to start preparing for it, but I don't know what to study.
According to the syllabus, it'll be a cumulative exam.
Number 7. What does the woman mean?
Mas Teguh,
Yeah.
what will be your answer, number 7?
Number 7, I answer B. The final exam cover everything they studied this semester.
Why? Kenapa jawabannya B? Keren ya jawabannya B.
Soalnya di awal yang cowok bilang banyak, jadi cuman nggak tahu harus belajar yang mana. Nggak ada kisi-kisi kalau nggak salah gitu sih dengan dia. Terus yang kedua si cewek jawab
Cumulative ya.
ya dari syllabus.
Okay. Cumulative means cover everything they studied this semester. Okay, let's check. Wow, mantap. Udah keren. Thank you, Mas Teguh. Cumulative means cover everything they studied this semester. Nah, itu called similar meaning ya, makna yang sama. Nah, biasanya kosakata yang digunakan itu for your for your things. Tadi aku lupa ceritain sedikit. It's related to TOEFL purposes. Jadi, dulu tuh TOEFL awalnya kenapa kok ada TOEFL? Because in America there are so many students around the world, they want to study in America. Jadi ceritanya gini, dulu tuh Amerika tuh banyak banget pendatang asing datang ke Amerika. Dia mau study gitu ya. Nah, they have difficulty how to measure the quality of their students. Bagaimana untuk mengukur kualitas muridnya? Paling tidak bahasanya lah mereka bisa mampu. Nah, terus kemudian si ITS nih melihat sebagai peluang di bisnis kan. Si ITS ini bikin namanya TOEFL. Nah, karena tadi purpose-nya for academic, joining at university, masuk ke university, makanya konteksnya TOEFL itu satu tentang academic, kedua tentang Amerikanya, USA. Jadi, if you want to get more score, higher score in TOEFL, at least you try to know, you try to get familiar with with several informations related to academic things in Amerika. Jadi biasanya teks-teks yang akan diobrolin tuh ya tentang perkuliahan aja di Amerika, entah itu aktivitas perkuliahannya, ngomongin tentang exam, ngomongin tentang syllabus, ngomongin tentang homework, study group, something like that. Kenapa? Ya karena memang tujuannya adalah untuk menguji kemampuan bahasa Inggris orang dalam perkuliahan. Nah, perkuliahan ya dia ngambil kosakata-kosakatanya related to college, something like that ya. That's a short story about TOEFL. Thank you, Mas Teguh. And then we go to Mas Agung, the next number 8.
Have you done your geometry problems yet? We have class at 3 o'clock.
No, I haven't, and I'm too tired now. I think I'll take a nap and then work on the math before class.
Number 8. What does the woman mean?
Mas Agung, your answer is A. You want change or not?
No, karena kan setangkap saya itu dia mau tidur. Sorry. She take nap on mat. Oh ini yang B. Sorry, B. Jawabannya.
She tried to do the math before class. Let's try. Oh my goodness. Mistaken. Salah dong. Tak kasih dengar sekali lagi ya, biar nggak penasaran nih.
Have you done your geometry problems yet? We have class at 3 o'clock.
No, I haven't, and I'm too tired now. I think I'll take a nap and then work on the math before class.
D, sir.
Mana?
Yang D.
Kenapa D?
Ya, dia mau tidur sebentar, baru mengumpulkan tugasnya setelah setelah istirahat.
That's
bener tuh.
betul. Nah, so that's the way. Dia akan selalu mengecoh dengan yang something similar. Nah, tadi kan dia ngomong math.
Yes.
Di akhir itu math. Wah, hindari yang ada kata math-nya malah. Ya gitu ya. That's if even you don't know it clear, hindari aja. Thank you, Mas Agung, for answer number 8. We go to Hasna, number 9.
I just got back from the bookstore and look at this pile of textbooks. Have you gotten the texts for your classes yet?
None of the books I needed had come in.
What did the bookstore do about that?
I was given a rain check and was told to check back in a few days.
Number 9. What does the woman mean?
Hasna.
I think it's E because kayaknya yang cewek itu nggak bisa ngambil bukunya sebelum semua cek clear. Gak tahu deh,
C.
ragu.
So your answer is C?
Yes.
Okay. Oh my goodness, it's mistaken. Salah. Tak kasih kesempatan sekali lagi. Try to listen and then try to answer it again.
I just got back from the bookstore and look at this pile of texts.
Oh my goodness.
I just got back from the bookstore and look at this pile of textbooks. Have you gotten the texts for your classes yet?
None of the books I needed had come in.
What did the bookstore do about that?
I was given a rain check and was told to check back in a few days.
What is your answer, Tant?
D jawabannya tuh.
Oh,
Sama sweet, sweet.
ada yang ngomong D tadi itu. Sama ya. Keren juga nih ada yang jawab Agnesia ini. Ya, that's great. Jawabannya D.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. But Hasna, you want to follow Aga or not? Hasna. D or kamu mau pilih beda, Hasna? Hasna traveling, Bang.
Halo?
Halo. So, what will be your
I
answer?
think I will change my answer to D.
D, oke. Sama dengan Aga ya. Good. Nah, kan tadi dia bilang, I was given a rain check, then to check it back later in a few days ya. Ngecek lagi balik, berarti ya harus nunggu gitu aja. As a simple like that. Nomor 10.
That's strange. Why is the clock flashing 12 o'clock?
We probably had a power outage. The clock automatically resets to 12 when the electricity comes back on.
Number 10. What does the man mean?
Oke, ini Miss tadi habis ini habis oke. Miss Tonasi, your answer is B.
Yes.
Check, mistaken. So sorry. Yang jawab B, Miss Tonasi, terus kemudian Miss Mercy, mistaken, salah. Ada Miss Septimi, your answer is D. Kenapa, Miss Septimi?
I think there is affected the clock maybe.
Oke, power surge, daya yang affected the clock. Oh my God. Grup yang jawab D juga salah. I'm so sorry. Ada banyak juga yang jawab D. Oh, ada Aga nih. Jawab A sendiri. Why Aga? Aganisa.
Yes.
Why did you answer A?
Kita juga nggak yakin sih tadi jawabnya. Asal milih aja.
Nih, tak kasih Ini berlaku untuk semua ya. Tak dengerin sekali lagi ini 50-50. Nah, yang jawab benar hebat nih. You might type your answers, new answers. Silakan cepet-cepetan.
That's strange. Why is the clock flashing 12 o'clock?
We probably had a power outage. The clock automatically resets to 12 when the electricity comes back on.
Ayo, jawabannya apa? C. Boy. Mas Teguh, kenapa jawab C?
Tadi ada bisa diputar sekali lagi. Saya agak
Enggak bisa
kata-kata
dong.
terakhir. Tadi kata-kata terakhir itu agak gimana gitu. Pokoknya intinya tadi kayak kedenger jam bakal di reset lagi ketika powernya udah kembali nyala gitu. Jadi kayak ada blackout sementara di area kelistrikan.
Oke. Miss Erin, your answer A. Kenapa Miss Erin?
Yeah, I think the woman say that the alarm or clock not properly.
Oke. Lainnya jawab C. Anissa ini nggak bisa ngomong. Miss Lutfia Hanifah, your answer C. Kenapa?
Halo, tes.
Halo, Bandung.
Oke. Oke, karena menurut saya tadi itu percakapannya temporary-nya jamnya itu tuh temporary-nya nggak ngeset baik, tapi nanti kalau misalkan listriknya on, dia akan go back in the first style-nya yang pertama. Jadi menurut saya there was a temporary blackout.
Okay, so this class divided into two groups. First choosing A and then the second choosing C because we only have two possible answers. Kita lihat tim A. Oh my God, so sorry. Yang benar tim C. There was temporary blackout. Kita dengarkan dan cara menganalisanya bagaimana. Take a look.
That's strange. Why is the clock flashing 12 o'clock?
Nah, bagian that's strange itu bukan menjadi yang poin penting. Ya, the point important ada di sini.
Probably had a power outage. The clock automatically resets to 12 when the electricity comes back on.
Okay. The clock automatically resets to 12 o'clock. Ya. Jadi kalau ada power outage, jamnya itu otomatis reset ke jam 12. Nah, kalau si tadi perempuan nanya, nih jamnya kok jam 12? Maka terjadi klausul. Klausulnya, oh berarti kalau jamnya menunjukkan jam 12 tidak sesuai dengan jamnya, berarti ada power problems, that is blackout. Ya, yaitu blackout. Power outage itu sama dengan blackout. That things. Kayak gitu. That's the skills ya. 3 skill pertama yang kita pelajari and also the introductions that we have in our class. To review, untuk mereview, skillnya tuh gampang di 3 skill ini. Yang pertama, you have to know on short conversations. This is your first opportunity to gain your best score. Jadi di skill short conversation, soal short conversations, 10-15 soal, umumnya ada yang kadang lebih, itu adalah kesempatan teman-teman untuk dapat skor tertinggi. Makanya usahakan tuh benar semuanya. Skillnya yang fundamental tuh ada 3. That is, you have to know that the main important things will be asked is the second paragraph or the second person. Yang paling penting adalah teman-teman tahu bahwa yang akan ditanyakan adalah yang pembicara kedua, bukan pembicara pertama. So you have to put your focus on the second speaker. Yang kedua, you have to understand that between the voice and also the answer, it's supposed to be different. Kalau terlalu sama, itu malah harus diragukan. Makanya terjadi similar meaning. Biasanya suaranya beda, yang penting maknanya sama. So instead of focusing on the vocabulary, you focus on the meaning. Bukannya fokus pada vocabnya, tapi teman-teman fokus pada maknanya. Bukan fokus pada suaranya, kayak apa kedengarannya, tapi maknanya apa ya, that the things. Terus kemudian the last, if you are lost, kalau teman-teman, waduh, nggak nangkep nih apa ya dia omongin gitu ya. Hindari saja kosakata yang suaranya mirip dengan yang tadi sebelumnya bunyikan di audio. That things, ya, hal itu. And then because of this is the first meeting, I will inform you that our class will be short and also punctual. Kelas kita itu akan tepat waktu, selalu mulai jam 7 dan selesai jam 8.30. It will be always like that. And because we are gaining for more practices and so on, karena kita mengejar praktis yang lebih banyak, if later on the class you have questions, but the time is not enough, it's okay for asking me questions at the group. Nggak apa-apa, hidup lagi nggak apa-apa hidup. Ya nggak apa-apa. Nggak apa-apa kalau teman-teman bertanya via grup atau via WhatsApp to me. Tentang, oh tadi kayaknya aku nggak nyambung bagian ini, you might ask me something like that. Di grup nanti akan aku balas. And I will share you the record usually after the class, but not directly, usually a day after. Mungkin akan aku share besok pagi. Nah, if I forget to share you, you might remind me. Teman-teman boleh ingetin aku. But while waiting, nanti aku akan share ke teman-teman record kelas sebelumnya yang teman-teman juga bisa pelajari from that. Nah, all of the sources you don't need to note it like boleh mencatat, tapi kalau nggak perlu terlalu rapi-rapi banget nanti malah nggak fokus karena at the end of the class nanti semua source-nya akan aku kasihkan. So you don't need to worry about the notes and so on. And for several of you that you haven't introduced yourself this evening, you might introduce yourself in the next opportunity, ya, di kesempatan yang lainnya. Besok akan ada meeting lagi kelasnya. Jangan lupa bahwa it will be on, kelasnya akan ada di Monday, Thursday, and Friday, not Wednesday. Bukan hari Rabu ya. Kemarin teman-teman kayaknya admin ada salah nih. Ngasih info hari Rabu, harusnya jadwalnya Kamis. I guess the things that we have to study this evening. Thank you so much for having the class. And again, if you haven't make your account at EnglishFit, please start to make, silahkan mulai dibuat, karena nanti banyak lesson-lesson yang akan aku berikan itu sebenarnya adalah, Nah, jadi sebenarnya nanti yang akan aku berikan ke teman-teman semua, material mostly itu ada dari kelasnya EnglishFit. Ya, let's say this is listening, materialnya ada di kelas listening mastery. Nah, jadi I will give you the access and so on. Kalau teman-teman punya akun di EnglishFit, kalau nggak punya akun ya nanti I will be difficult to share you the lessons. Jadi silahkan buat akunnya, download apps-nya, so later it will be easier for you for learning English, untuk belajar bahasa Inggris lebih gampang, something like that. I guess the things that we can share. Thank you so much, and then have a good rest. Selamat beristirahat semua teman-teman semuanya. Jangan lupa besok kita ada kelas di jam yang sama, jam 7, and also on the same link, di link yang sama yang tadi kita bagikan. Thank you, have a good rest. Kita tutup kelasnya karena waktunya sudah berakhir. To make sure that you also make schedules properly. Biar teman-teman kalau punya jadwal lain bisa menggunakan jadwalnya dengan baik. Thank you. We close the class. Thank you so much, and the class dismissed. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you, Mr.
Bye-bye all.
Thank you, Mr.
Bye-bye.